What's up guys, LeopoldTheBrave here and welcome to Would You Like, the review show that tells you only what you want to know. So for those who didn't see my update video a couple months back, this is a brand new show I'm making. In this series, I will answer questions that you guys ask about something that you don't quite know about. It's to help you become more confident in a purchase that you're thinking of making, or making a decision not to purchase if you're unsure. It's basically like an infomercial if you want to look at it that way. I just figured it'd be a fun thing to do. So in the comment section below, ask stuff that you want to know about Team Fortress 2 if you've never played it before, because that's going to be the next episode. But for now, let's get into some of your questions on Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Actually, these aren't really your questions because this is the first episode, so I didn't have another comment section to pull from. But these are frequently asked questions that I've seen a lot. Let's go! Yep, I'm even going after the harsh questions with question number 1. Isn't the game littered with microtransactions? And the answer is no. Yes, microtransactions are present, but none of the content in the game is locked behind them. Everything in the game can be unlocked with in-game currency that you can earn simply by playing the game. And with several weekend and daily bonuses along with game modes that increase the amount you earn, it hardly feels like a grind. Not to mention that this month they've even buffed all the amounts of Wumpa coins you can earn, as well as added golden Wumpa fruits you can collect during your race, which give you a large handful of Wumpa coins. Right now is the best period for new players to jump in for the very first time. Question number 2. How does it stack up to Mario Kart and Team Sonic Racing in terms of content? With characters, Crash Team Racing has 50, with more coming each and every month. Mario Kart has 42, and Team Sonic Racing has 15. When it comes to tracks, Crash Team Racing has 38, with more to come, Mario Kart has 48, and Team Sonic Racing has 21. In terms of customization options and game modes, Crash Team Racing heavily outnumbers both of them. The only area where Crash Team Racing falls behind is with its number of tracks, where Mario Kart has 48, Crash Team Racing has 38. Question number 3. What would you consider the game's flaws? Well, for one, the loading times can be a bit rough, ranging from 15 seconds to 25 seconds on the PlayStation 4. I haven't played my copy on the Switch yet, and I don't have a PlayStation 4 Pro to compare those, but that's what it is for the base PlayStation 4. With the Switch, I estimate it takes a little bit longer due to its lack of power, and with the PS4 Pro, I estimate it takes a little bit quicker due to its increase in power. Another problem is that the online needs a bit of work. The amount of stuff you can do online is a bit bare bones compared to the main game, and connections are a bit wonky. But aside from its loading times, the goofy online is the only problem with the game. Question number 4. How does it compare to Mario Kart in terms of gameplay? It's kind of hard to say. While it does share the same core concept of cartoony characters racing through their worlds and throwing items at each other, there are several gameplay mechanics that set it apart. If I had to compare it to a Mario Kart game, I would go with Mario Kart DS due to the difference in how drifting works. If you remember, in Mario Kart games, when drifting for a while, you can build up flames that increase the amount you boost. But in Mario Kart DS, while drifting, you had to wiggle the D-pad to boost. In Crash Team Racing, you also drift with the shoulder button, but to get a boost, you have to watch the meter in the corner of the screen as it fills up. Once it's full, you press the other shoulder button to activate your boost. You can do this 3 times in a single drift. That's just one of the differences though, there are tons more, and there are several videos you can find on YouTube that teach you the mechanics. Lots of them are even on my channel. Question number 5. How long does it take to 100% the game? Well, it depends on whether you're talking about the game's adventure mode or the entire game as a whole. If you're talking about adventure mode, it should only take you a couple hours, depending on how good you are. None of the adventure mode rewards are locked behind difficulty though, so you can play through it all on easy. As for all of those characters and customization items I mentioned earlier, it should take quite a while. Not because it's a grind, but because there's just so much. It's definitely far from impossible though. I played a couple hours each day for most of the days in a month after the game came out, and that was enough time for me to unlock everything. Before the microtransactions were even announced, before the Wumpa coin payouts were buffed, before the extra modes that gave you more were added, I was still able to get it all in a relatively short amount of time. Not only that, but I'm able to get so far ahead in Wumpa coins that I'm able to get everything that gets added in an update as soon as it's released in one fell swoop. With all the payout buffs and new game modes that have been added, you should be able to catch up and even get as far ahead as me in no time at all. Question number 6. What are all these game modes? Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled has an adventure mode with fully animated and voice-acted cutscenes. It of course has multiplayer races, single races where you can race against the computer, cup races where you compete in a Grand Prix to accumulate the most points. There are time trials and relic races which are like time trials except there are time crates all over the track that can freeze the time. There are CTR token challenges where you have to do a regular race but find the hidden CTR letters along the track and then come in first. There's Ring Rally where you race along the track and go through rings before time runs out. This grants you a lot of Wumpa coins. And then there's online. But there are also battles, which also has multiplayer in several modes of its own. There's Limit Battle, where you compete to see who gets the most points. There's Last Kart Driving, where you compete to see who's the last one standing at the end of the battle. Crystal Grab, where you collect crystals in a battle arena to see who has the most by the end of it. Capture the Flag, which is pretty self-explanatory. And Steal the Bacon. Question number 7. What are these monthly updates I keep talking about? Well, every month, a new Grand Prix event starts, and with it comes an update that adds tons of content to the game and changes and balances things. The new content they add usually includes up to 5 characters, a brand new track, new customization items, and challenges. Every once in a while, though, we'll get new game mechanics or new game modes. In addition to the customization items added to the pit stop, also known as the game's in-game store, you are also given a nitro meter, which you can fill and earn more customization items by completing challenges. If you play for 2 to 3 hours every day with a specific goal of trying to grind and complete challenges, you should be able to fill the nitro bar within a week. Fear not if you don't have the time though. None of the content that gets added is temporary. It's all permanently in the pit stop once the Grand Prix ends. Completing challenges and filling up the nitro bar is just the way that you get them before anyone else. Question number 8. How much can you customize? There's a lot of options. First, of course, is your kart body. Each kart body comes with a unique set of decals and patterns. Then you can choose a paint job to determine what color you want these decals and patterns, as well as the kart body itself. Then you can choose wheels, some of which even glow and leave trails behind, and then of course you can add a sticker. Each character can be customized as well, with loads of different skins. Some are basic color swaps, but then there are some legendary ones that change the outfit and victory animations of the character. But that's about it for episode 1 of Would You Like? So tell me guys, would you like Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled? Let me know in the comment section below, as well as some questions you may have about Team Fortress 2, as again, that's the next episode. Leopold the Brave, out.